Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News, the location to where we trade different. We don't follow the norm. We don't follow all these other supposed technical analysts out here in the cryptocurrency space, because when you look at it, they don't know what they're talking about. Trading is supposed to be easy, simple, and easy to understand. So when you see a lot of these individuals out here placing 12, 15 indicators on their chart just to get a gauge as to where the market is headed, that lets you know that they don't understand what they're doing. For us, we trade different. We only follow the trap. Now, if this is your first time watching our video, you may not know who the trap is. Well, let me give you some information on the trap. He's the one you see on the bottom left side of my screen. That's the criminal. He's the crook. The crook is wanting to take your money, period. And vice versa. You're trying to take the money from him. This is the name of the game for the market. Everyone is trying to get one up above everyone else. So you got to get in position before he gets to that particular price level in order to profit. And it doesn't require confusion. It doesn't require 15, 5, 3, 1 indicator on your chart. Once you realize that what you're looking at on a price chart is a language, you're able to formulate and see where the market is likely to go. And we've been showing you all that for about 3 years. So today we're going to show you that in Yearn. Yes, Yearn. Now, before I do, as always, I want to plug each and every one of you. If you guys appreciate our videos and our content, make sure you continue to support by subscribing to the channel, by liking the video and sharing the video. Everyone else needs to see this. Everyone else needs to have that opportunity to understand that you also can predict the markets so that you can get in place. Because the last time we did our video in Yearn was back on the 16th of November. Here it is, fully transparent. We told you that we were looking for the trap to go higher in price. That was our expectations right here on the 16th. The next day, the market did precisely that. And it just didn't stop at our ultimate TP price, which is about 21.5%. It didn't stop there. The market topped out all the way on the 20th of November to where 65% could have been had. So either way, profit is profit. You come into the market for what you're here to get, and then you leave. Markets are not meant to be here for the long term, because you have no expectations on what the market is going to do in the next 5 years, 10 years. If that's the case, go into any retail store, place your money on the counter, and just walk away for 5 years and say, I'll be back once you have this particular product in stock. And let me know what happens. All right. So let's get rid of that 21.5% there. Or if you was able to get out a little bit higher, congratulations to you. 43.5%, or like I said, 65%. Congratulations. Okay, now that's over. We need to see what is next, what is in store. As always, the market is fluid, it is not stagnated, and it is not structured or concrete. So when he continues to play in the market, we got to revise our charts to see where we're at. So the question I have for you is, where are we at? Is this support area or restriction point on our chart, is that still applicable? Do we need to keep it here, or do we need to move it around? If you said we need to move it around, you are right. And that is what we're going to do. So we already know visually that this market in Yearn is in a uptrend. Now, yesterday was an extreme volatile day to the market in Yearn. Very extreme. We can see that the market is in an uptrend. We can also see that $20,000 support area is also prevalent. So would you rather keep this line as an ascending trend, or would you want to utilize it for support at $20,000? Which one would you rather do? For us, we're going to try to keep it right here around $19,500. This is what we are going to say the trap needs to hold support in order to allow this market to go higher in Yearn, period. $19,500 or so. Okay, right there. So now we are creating a basis as to what we're looking for him to do. We've identified that in order for Yearn to continue to go higher in price, it needs to hold at best $19,500. The next area you can see that's even better, if he's able to hold this 22,000 area, is even better, because from there the market can only go higher, and he's trying to do that right now. But today we're still seeing instances to where there's still some sellers into the market in Yearn. Okay, now take a look at this market on the 3-day time frame, and again, for the most part, the market is not extremely weak. There are sellers here, but it's not extreme to where you would expect the market to take another massive movement to the downside. That is not here yet. 5-day chart, same thing. He is battling against the sellers around this area, around $20,000 to $26,000. That is where the bout of the fighting and the business transactions are occurring for the moment. Okay. Weekly time frame. Even though this weekly time frame is not complete, we're still seeing instances to where it can still go either way. And we're one of the staunch advocates to say that if you don't have a more definitive way of explaining where a market is going to go, you don't participate in the market, period. So this, looking at a weekly time frame, lets me know that there's still some clearing that needs to take place for us to really formulate a forecast in the long term. Here it is. This is it right here, though. Now, back to the daily time frame. What do you expect the market to do in Yearn? I'm not expecting too much. I'm just going to keep it real. I don't see a lot of directional bias into the market in Yearn right now. We have to go through all of this here before we're able to see what the trap is anticipated to do. He has to clear this out. There was a lot of action going on back here in September going into October. It was. And this is the process that we're going to go through right now. So expect more or less consolidational trading for Yearn. But I do like what has occurred into the market in Yearn as of late. We're not done yet with the weakness though. So remember, I did tell you all that the prospect of lower price is still in play. So that's why we considered $19,500 for support. Restriction into the market in Yearn, it's around 28,000. So literally, I'm expecting the market to bounce in between this area right here. And as we continue to see him trade, we'll get a better idea as to which direction he's likely to go. So just look for this market in Yearn to really consolidate in this block that I just created. But we're going to play a little bit of movement higher in price, not a lot. You know, maybe back up here towards the high that came in today to around like $26,000. That's about it. Okay, so this is our thoughts. This is what we're expecting him to do. Now I want to know what you expect him to do. What will he do? I want you to tell me, where do you see price going? Let us know. Comment in the comment section. And on top of that, tell me your TP price. Where will you take out the profits that you've gotten from him? Let me know. Make sure you maintain a profitability and trade different.